What is going on, everyone? Houston Texans training camp has begun. They have an off day today. We've seen them practice for the past 3 days, and they are having an open quarterback battle between the second overall pick in this year's draft, CJ Stroud, and third-year quarterback Davis Mills. We are going to look at how the quarterback competition is going so far, because quite honestly, it is pissing me off, and I am at every single open training camp practice that the Houston Texans are having. I was there yesterday. It was jam-packed. I got owners Cal and Hannah McNair to sign the fitted up here. So make sure you guys are following me on my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok for the latest Houston Texans news, rumors, and update. And if you are new here to the channel, welcome. We are so close to 7K, so definitely like, comment, and hit that sub button. Now, we are going to look at how the first 2 days of training camp were, right? Because they weren't open to the public. And this is from my guy Cody Stutes, and shout out to him. Go to his website, houfootball.com, where he does 11 observations for every single training camp that he attends. And I've been reading this ever since I was a freshman in college, man. Shout out to my guy Cody Stutes. I would not be where I am with this channel today if it's not for him. Now, before we go back and talk about how these two quarterbacks did on Wednesdays and Thursdays practice, keep in mind that the Indianapolis Colts are already giving Anthony Richardson first-team reps. He had a beautiful 60-yard touchdown that a lot of Colts fans are overreacting to. And the Carolina Panthers have already named Bryce Young quarterback number 1. Now let's go back and see how these two quarterbacks did. Davis Mills had a rocky practice. It wasn't bad, but the practice wasn't good either. He missed a throw early trying to drop it in a bucket to Dalton Schultz. He did make some quick decisions against a defense that was flying around. Consistency is what Mills struggles with, and he was inconsistent on Wednesday. If you ask some Houston Texans fans, Davis Mills has been inconsistent his whole career. CJ Stroud is a treat to watch doing simple quarterback things. He is accurate with his passing and drills. There aren't flutters. There aren't many, if any, route adjustments by pass catchers. He throws a catch-up a ball. It's a tight spiral. It is consistent. There were some hiccups later in practice, but early drill work, Stroud displayed command of the position. When I was there yesterday, CJ Stroud looked like QB1. Everyone was, gravitating towards him when he was not, practicing. He was talking to his O-line, his wide receivers, even defensive players. CJ Stroud, from what I saw yesterday, looks like he is in command, and he is just waiting to be named the starting quarterback. Now let's see how these two did on day 2. Davis Mills let it rip over the middle for an interception. Steven Nelson came down with the INT. There is a video board that shows a replay, and watching it there seemed to be a crosser Mills could have hit for a soft gain. It is the type of throw you take in practice to see if you can make the throw in a game. Nelson made a nice play too. It wasn't a gimme. This is the first and only interception that has been thrown so far in practice, and it was thrown by Davis Mills. I will score Thursday's workout in favor of CJ Stroud over Davis Mills. Stroud started a little slow. He missed a throw here or there, and the accuracy wasn't pinpoint. You could see he was annoyed, and he quickly dialed back in. Mills was missing some of the throws you have come to expect him to miss. Stroud was late on some decisions, but also stayed in a messy pocket a time or two to get a good pass off. He also rushed for what would have been a first down when the play fell apart. So the first 2 days, right, you're not really seeing that any of these quarterbacks are really separating themselves. And to me, that's an issue. Because I know at week 1, the starting quarterback is going to be CJ Stroud. On a Twitter space yesterday, Brown Chubby Bear, shout out to V, he said, I will bet my house that CJ Stroud is starting quarterback week 1. So if we all know that, and the Houston Texans know that, why are we splitting these reps? To me, this is meaningless. And, I didn't want to overreact over 2 days of practice. And then I went and saw it yesterday. And what I saw, and you will see the videos there, none of these quarterbacks really had a good day. Once again, the defense was the star of the show. If you ask me and Harley, we would both say that Case Keenum had the best throw of the day, and it wasn't even complete. It was just missed by 2 inches. It was right in front of us. It would have been a huge gain. However, when Davis Mills was there, he didn't complete his first 6 passes. The one he did complete would have been on a would-be sack by Will Anderson Jr. and, Dalton Schultz caught it. When C.J. Stroud was out there, you could tell that he had command in the huddle. And, they took some shots deep to get the crowd excited. A shot deep on the fan side, on the right side of the field to Tank Dell. That was almost intercepted. He had a deep pass that was about 10 to 15 yards underthrown that resulted in a pass interference because, the wide receiver came back to get the ball and he hit the defender. The one exciting play that C.J. Stroud has was when he connected with rookie wide receiver Tank Dell, and Tank Dell turned that 5-yard pass into a 15-yard gain. The crowd got excited. Tank Dell was going to be real good in H-Town for a very long time. We also saw him catching punts and making people miss. He is as shifty as a joystick, man. Shout out to Tank Dell. He might be really special in his rookie year. But when I was sitting in the stands and it was packed, 100% capacity, not even 20 minutes into practice. And all the conversation shifted to the same topic was, why isn't C.J. Stroud getting 100% of the first team reps, especially when you see Davis Mills not complete a single pass for damn near 2 straight series? You saw people starting to get frustrated. And when I look at C.J. Stroud on the sideline, he is obviously encouraging Davis Mills. He is talking to everyone, trying to get everyone involved. But to me, those are lost reps. The inevitable is C.J. Stroud starting against the Baltimore Ravens. And to me, I feel like we are going to send them in unprepared because we wanted to split first team reps between him and Davis Mills. I've seen this story before. Where do we see it last? We saw it with Deshaun Watson when he was splitting reps in camp with Tom Savage, where everyone knew Deshaun Watson was the better quarterback. You need to have your franchise rookie quarterback 100% ready by week 1, and I feel like the Houston Texans are not doing that. And I see the people already calling me a hater and telling me to overreact. Look, I've been on board with everything the Houston Texans have done this offseason, from hiring DeMeco Ryans, a very solid free agency where you got a leader in every single position group, an amazing draft. But right here, how they're handling the quarterback position, I just don't understand it, especially when you see your other teams already naming the guys that was drafted before and after him. The starting quarterback are giving him first team reps. And we are not the Colts. We are not the Panthers. We are the Houston Texans. And the Houston Texans need to start realizing that C.J. Stroud is going to be here for a very long time. Why are you wasting it to me? I don't quite understand it, but I want the fans to let me know how you feel about the open quarterback competition. Am I overreacting or not? You guys let me know. As always, go Texans. Y'all have a very blessed day.